Well, total debt on credit cards for Americans is the highest it's ever been. $1.16 trillion. With totals that high, it's important to understand how it can affect our credit.
And that's whether you're looking for a loan, car, mortgage, or just applying for utilities. Your credit is a major factor. News 3 Now's Michelle Renee Quinn has more on what financial experts say you need to know.
Understanding your credit is vital for your financial health. Your credit score is based on your credit history, which is a record of loans, money owed, how long you've had credit, and whether or not you pay your bills on time. Charlie Monkwitz, a consultant with M3 Financial, says
big swing in credit score can mean big dollars in how much you pay when you borrow money.
If you pay more than the minimum balance due, you can reduce your principal balance, save on interest, and pay off your debt faster, versus only paying your minimum balance, which could take years. Step 1 to improving your credit is paying your bills on time. Sarah Brendan, the first vice president of Park Bank, says budgeting can help make on-time payments. She uses Excel to budget and is able to include extra funds for bills that may vary, as well as deadlines to never miss a payment.
My advice is to understand how much money you have flowing into your household and how much money you have flowing out of your household, and then allocating those amounts into different categories, whether it's housing, utilities, things like your phone bill, credit cards. Because on-time payments, when we're talking about credit and building credit, it's the most important factor towards building and maintaining a positive credit score.
The second step is try not to borrow more than 30% of your allowable limit. For example, if you have a $10,000 credit limit, try not to borrow more than $3,000.
Rating agencies don't look favorably on that, and they tend to give you a lower credit score.
Monkwitz says while the highest score you can receive is 850, if you have a score of 670 or above, you're doing pretty well. Step 3 to improving your credit is to check your credit report and dispute if needed.
Get the history, and if there's something on there that doesn't look right, you can dispute it and get it cleared up. In fact, if you don't do that, you're probably going to be paying more the rest of your life every time you borrow money.
Everyone is entitled to a free credit report. You can check each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, free once annually.
That was our consumer reporter, Michelle Renee Quinn. If you do borrow more than 30%, or if you have multiple credit cards, the best thing you can do is pay the minimum amount on all and overpay the one perhaps with the highest interest. Another option, though, is overpaying as much as possible on your smallest balance until that debt is paid off and then move on to the next.